Well, the National Insurance Commission has extended the deadline for the recapitalization of insurance companies from June 2021 to January 2022. The extension of the deadline is as a result of the economic impact of COVID-19, which has affected all businesses around the world and in Ghana. The NIC in June 2019 announced a new minimum capital requirement for insurance companies operating in the country. All the companies were expected to present their recapitalization plans by December 2020 and were to meet the new requirement by June 2021. However, with 6 months to the deadline, the NIC has come out to give the companies a further 6 months to adequately prepare to meet the new minimum requirement. As you could see on your screen to this effect, the fact that the NIC has really, given much more time for the players in the insurance industry to meet the deadline. Thankfully, we're joined by the CEO of an insurance firm. Of course, he joins us currently to help us understand the impact this could have and, of course, how best they are figuring things out. So we're joined currently by Chief Operations Officer of Serene Insurance, Maxwell Marfo. We're so grateful that you joined us, Maxwell. Yeah. Happy New Year to you. So, first of all, how do you receive this new directive from the Insurance Commission that you could now extend?
Okay, we as a company, when we heard about it, we were so excited. Even though we knew we had already met it.
Sure.
But at least it gives other companies a breather for them to organize themselves to raise up this minimum capital. But we were okay with it because we were already there. But we were also thinking about others, So I think it's a good breather for other companies to put themselves together to raise this minimum capital.
But the NIC is, giving out this particular extension in the wake of COVID-19. It's really had a toll on your industry. Help us understand, share to us your COVID-19 story within your spectrum as CEO for this insurance firm.
But truth be told, in the midst of this COVID, we were rather making it big.
Okay.
We were rather making it big.
Okay.
In fact, in the midst of that, we met our target somewhere in June.
Interesting.
Somewhere in June, we had already met our target. So COVID, yes, I would say it affected other companies, but we as a company, I would say no, because even in the midst of that, we were other employing, whilst others were showing their staff the exit and all that, but we were rather employing. So I say in the midst of this COVID, we have done so much, and we are so grateful to God.
Now there is an extension. The minimum capital has been raised. Are we going to be seeing a shift in the product lines of insurance companies moving forward?
Yeah, what I would say is that most companies wouldn't do much, but what we want to leverage on as a company is that, I don't know whether you heard it, that NIC is going to enforce the marine cargo policies, making sure that all imports that come into the country definitely would have to have marine cargo insurance policy. So we, before the end of third quarter, will tailor a policy, a marine cargo policy for our insuring public. So in the midst of that, what we are doing is that we are coming out with a policy to sell to this our marine clients. Or clients that are into importation. So we are going to tailor a policy for them in the midst of this COVID-19 thing. But when we're talking about a new policy, I don't think there is any company who would want to come out with a new policy, but rather leveraging on this opportunity that the NIC is trying to create for the industry.
We're so grateful that you joined us. Many thanks for that particular interaction with us. And of course, we shall be having this interaction in subsequent bulletins. Many thanks.